People don't quit jobs, they quit bosses. That single truth shocks many leaders, yet it defines why teams fall apart. As a maintenance supervisor, your power is not in a title, it's in how you lead people. Machines may need oil, but people need leadership. And leadership, at its core, is strategy, discipline, and influence. The 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene is often seen as a ruthless playbook. But when applied wisely, it's a roadmap to strong, respectful, and effective leadership. In maintenance supervision, where pressure is high, downtime is costly, and teams face daily challenges, these principles become powerful tools. Let's reframe some of these laws for your world. Law 1. Never outshine the master. As a supervisor, your master could be the operations manager, general manager, or senior executive. The temptation is to show them you know more. Don't. Instead, make them look good. Solve problems before they notice them. Present solutions, not just problems. When your boss feels you're making them stronger, they'll trust you more, and they'll give you freedom to run your team your way. Law 3. Conceal your intentions. This isn't about being secretive. It's about strategic communication. Don't announce a major shift in the preventative maintenance schedule until you've worked out all the details. Rolling out a half-formed plan invites resistance and criticism. Complete your planning, then present the finished strategy with confidence. This makes your leadership appear decisive and competent. Law 5. So much depends on reputation. Guard it with your life. In maintenance, reputation is everything. One careless safety slip or one broken promise can label you unreliable. Build a name for discipline, fairness, and accountability. People will respect you before you even speak. Law 6. Court attention at all costs. Maintenance is often invisible work. People only notice when things break. To lead effectively, you must make your team's value visible. Celebrate quick turnarounds. Share success stories in meetings. Post updates on reduced downtime. When your crew sees their work recognized, morale goes up. When others see your leadership in action, your influence grows. Don't let your success be silent. Visible value translates into bigger budgets for new tools and training. Law 10. Infection. Avoid the unhappy. Every team has a toxic member, the cynic who constantly complains and undermines morale. This attitude is a virus. It spreads, killing productivity and safety. As a leader, you must quarantine this infection. Have a direct, private conversation. Offer support to change, but if the negativity continues, remove them from the team. You protect the morale and performance of everyone else. Law 11. Learn to keep people dependent on you. This doesn't mean making your team weak. It means becoming indispensable. Know the systems, the equipment, the schedules better than anyone else. Be the go-to problem solver. If your team and upper management see you as the steady hand that keeps order, your role becomes essential, not replaceable. Law 15. Crush your enemy totally. Your enemy is not a person. It is reactive maintenance. It is downtime. It is the critical failure that shuts down production. You must attack these enemies with total relentlessness. Implement a robust preventative maintenance system. Track every failure. Analyze the root cause. Do not settle for a temporary fix. Eradicate the problem completely. This proactive annihilation of problems is your primary purpose. Law 19. Know who you're dealing with. A maintenance team is rarely one personality type. You might have the old-school technician who values experience, the young worker eager to prove themselves, and the complainer who spreads negativity. Leadership means knowing who's who. Speak differently to each one. Encourage, challenge, or control as needed. Power comes from reading people before you speak. Law 22. Use the surrender tactic. Transform weakness into power. When you make a mistake, maybe you ordered the wrong part or misdiagnosed a fault, admit it immediately and openly. Say, I was wrong, here's what I learned, and here's the new plan. This surrender of ego transforms a moment of weakness into a powerful demonstration of accountability and integrity. Your team will trust you more because they see you are human and honest. Law 23. Concentrate your forces. As a supervisor, you'll always be pulled in 10 directions: emails, breakdowns, inspections, meetings. Power comes from focus. Pick your priorities. Concentrate your crew's effort on what matters most: safety, uptime, and efficiency. Don't let small fires distract you from the big picture. When you focus, your team follows. Law 27. Play on people's need to believe. Every crew needs a reason bigger than just fixing stuff. Frame your team's mission around pride. Pride in zero accidents. Pride in being the crew that never lets production stop. Pride in being the invisible backbone of the company. When people believe they're part of something greater, they'll give more than you ask. Law 28. Enter action with boldness. When a crisis hits, hesitation is more dangerous than a wrong decision. You must command the scene with bold, clear actions. Even if you're internally unsure, project confidence. Direct your technicians with authority. A bold, decisive response mobilizes the entire team, reduces panic, and speeds up resolution. Uncertainty from the leader paralyzes the crew. Law 33. Discover each man's weak spot. Every worker has a motivator. Some want recognition. Others want stability. A few thrive on challenges, and another values flexibility. The key is knowing what drives each individual. Lead them in the way they respond best. That's how you build loyalty and performance. Leadership isn't one size fits all, it's custom-made for each person on your team. Law 38. Think as you like but behave like others. You might have innovative ideas that challenge how things have always been done. But constantly ranting about the old way will mark you as a difficult outsider. Instead, behave within the established culture while you quietly build a business case for your new idea. Once you have support, then you can pilot your change. Pick your battles wisely to win the war. Law 45. Preach the need for change but never reform too much at once. A common trap for new supervisors is changing everything at once. New rules, new systems, new schedules. That backfires. Your crew will resist. Instead, introduce change step by step. Explain the why, not just the what. Over time, you'll transform the culture without rebellion. The 48 laws of power can sound manipulative. But true leadership is not about control, it's about balance. Power without respect breeds fear. Respect without power breeds weakness. A maintenance supervisor must walk the line between both. Your real power lies in influence, not in barking orders, but in creating a culture. A culture where safety is sacred, where hard work is recognized, where problems are solved together. That is how you hold authority without crushing trust. Machines obey buttons, people don't. They follow leaders who inspire them, challenge them, and protect them. Mastering leadership as a maintenance supervisor isn't about being the boss. It's about being the steady hand that keeps the whole operation moving. Use the wisdom of the 48 laws of power, not to dominate, but to elevate. That is where effective leadership begins. I strongly encourage every maintenance supervisor to read The 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. It's a powerful guide that will sharpen your leadership skills and help you master influence in any situation. If you found this valuable, hit that like button, subscribe for more leadership insights, and share this with a supervisor who needs it. Until next time, thanks for watching.